cheery, colorful alternative to drab hospital gowns, and they're catching on among patients. The woman who started it all is here with us today, Brenda Jones. Brenda, thank you so much for being here today. I know you had a long drive.
Yes, I did. It's a pleasure being here, Teresa. Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. These are absolutely beautiful, very colorful.
Thank you.
And we should mention that the idea kind of came about because you yourself are a cancer survivor.
Yes, I am. And actually, the way that they came about was that I was a very angry cancer patient.
Oh.
By the time I reached radiation treatments in January of '09, they said to me, you know what, welcome to radiation. You're going to be here for the next 7 weeks. Go on in there and put on a hospital gown. And that was it. When I put on a hospital gown, that's like screaming to the world and me, I'm a patient and I'm sick. And I thought, I'm not doing this. I'm going to make my own. One slight problem, I didn't know how to sew.
Oh, no, that is a big problem here.
Yes, it is.
But, I mean, they're very uncomfortable. They're not flattering. Your rear end is always hanging out in those.
Freezing.
And they're freezing, okay.
The biggest complaint that I had about a hospital gown, besides the fact that they're itchy and horrible looking, is that you're freezing in these hospital areas because they have to keep them cold.
And these are made out of a really nice material. Is it flannel? Or?
Yes, it is. Flannel for the warmth. I had gotten home and my girlfriend called and just so happened to be a seamstress, and I complained about the thing, and she said, I'll help you learn how to sew. So she taught me how to sew in about 3 days.
So if you open it up, it looks like a kimono, almost like a bathrobe, and it has a tie on it.
Yes.
So they're warmer, they're more comfortable, I would assume, and it brings your dignity back because you could, you know, you could pick your own pattern, you could have a little personality with it. I like the leopard one there.
I know, is that not fun?
That is terrific. They come in all sorts of colors and patterns here, but do you make these all yourself? Do you have a team? Who's doing all this?
It's just me. I find out about a patient who needs a hug wrap, and I basically ask them for their favorite color. And as you mentioned before, I choose the brightest, loudest things because you need to wear something louder than cancer. And I don't want to look like a patient, and these don't do that. So also, there were a lot of problems with patients in putting on hospital gowns, like mastectomy patients can't raise their arms. So hospital gowns are kind of like, you know, not really conducive to that. A hug wrap, I make them with wide, long, with wide arms so that they're easy to slip on and off. And actually, a hug wrap is larger than you need, again, for that reason, so that a mastectomy patient can just slip them on without having to raise their arms or move.
I see. And can men and women wear them? And children also, correct?
I make these for anybody. They're not just for women with breast cancer. I'll make them for any type of cancer. For someone with ovarian or pancreatic or prostate, I will make them a lot longer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will also add, this is just something I would make for a child, but for mastectomy patients, probably the biggest thing is I'll put inside pockets.
That's
and
great.
These are the whole surgical drains.
I see.
And I'll put them on both sides because some patients can have up to 4 drains.
Well, you've thought
and I'll also add I'm losing it. I will also add these little...
Oh, a loop so you could tie it.
Right, so that they don't have to reach around with their arms. The belts are right there so they can just slip them on and off.
Great. And you're also making use of all of your fabric here.
Yes, I am.
Nothing goes to waste.
Hug wraps goes green.
Okay.
Nothing goes to... Anything that is left over from a hug wrap, I will make into a lap blanket or a pillow for a child in a hospital. I also will make these small pillows for patients in nursing homes. Because a lot of times you'll see a patient sitting up in a wheelchair and they're falling asleep with their heads down. So I'll make smaller pillows than this so that the nurse can just come by, put this pillow under their neck. And these are given away free to patients in nursing homes.
And if you see this, it's colorful, it's bright, you're going to smile.
Oh, absolutely. Right? And also, you know, the leftover smaller scraps are used to fill the pillows.
Wow,
so
you really are making the most of the material.
Yes, I do.
We should mention that we also have the breast cancer awareness
Those
pins.
Are support pins, and also I'll make bracelets too. These are, again, made with the fabric of the hug wraps, and also these are really like a fundraiser. So people that, you know, want one of these, I'll ask for a small donation, and these are used to buy more fabric for more patients' hug wraps.
I see. Now you're getting orders from across the world, is that correct?
Yes, I have. I've gone as far as England, Canada, and Poland.
Wow, so what's next for hug wraps? What's the next move?
I'm waiting final approval on Hug Wraps becoming a 501c3 nonprofit corporation.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yes.
Congratulations on all of your
you.
success. And we just want to give special thanks to Brush and Floss Dental Center for bringing us this segment and all of our health and fitness segments throughout the year. And of course, you can get all the information on Brush and Floss. Also, the Hug Wraps, you could order them right from our website. Just easily log on to WTNH.com and click on Connecticut Style. And again, Brenda, thank you so much for being here. When we come back,